guys, it's Andrew
and
from Wapeach.com, and this week we're playing a video game incarnation of Maximum Carnage. Maximum Carnage is a 14-part comic book crossover series for Spider-Man 1993, where Venom actually teams up with Spider-Man. So, really cool game. Probably the most sinister bad guy of my memory of my childhood, next to Lord Zed from Power Rangers. So, yeah, you were more of a comic fan growing up, so how would you say this compared to the comics in terms of hype?
It was okay. I remember, I never bought the game, but I remember being in the rental store, and it kind of stood out because both the Super NES and Genesis version had, like, a red cartridge to them. So that was the first thing that caught my eye, and then, like, the game was so ridiculously hard that I think I took it back right away.
Yeah, my brother bought this game, and I played it a lot, and like Spider-Man says, it is all very, very frustrating. Bad guys have very inconsistent health bars. You know, a boss at one level is the weaker guy at the next level, but to a point where it's totally bewilderingly different, where your tactics from fighting them change. So I thought that was a little inconsistent. And I would say they overused the same bosses. Doppelganger, you know, he's in every single level as a boss, but there's some cool appearances. You got Captain America, you have Iron Fist, and Deathlock, and obviously Venom and Carnage, and Black Hat, you know, stuff like that. So I mean, a lot of really cool throwbacks,
like nods, to the
universe, a lot of crossovers. It is a fun
game. Trying to show respect for the medium.
It's just so difficult. And I could not get past it, but rock group Green Jelly actually did the songs for this, and the soundtrack wasn't quite as good as the actual CD, but I mean, it was really cool computerized music, and it felt like a Spider-Man game. It did. It just felt a little too difficult, like annoyingly difficult. Like, this is the second level, and I have one life left, and no continues, you know? Like, it's very hard to gain lives and continues, and I remember as a kid being able to pull off special moves, and I really couldn't, you know? And it drives me nuts. Drives me nuts up the wall.
It's also very repetitive. Like, there's not really a lot of sections like that one you just saw where you're doing anything other than just trying to beat people up.
Yeah, agreed. And again, like I said, the tactics are inconsistent, but at the same time, that makes it difficult because you don't know how to treat enemies as they come on the screen besides just the trenchcoat guys. And
yeah, I mean, and that's fine. Just being a beat 'em up is fine if you have a really rich and deep combat system that allows freedom to do a bunch of different things, but this one really wasn't. It's not like a Castle Crashers or something like that where you're leveling up and you're able to do all this different stuff. It's like the stuff you can do at the beginning of the game is the stuff you can do at the end.
I think the cinematics are the mainstay of this game, and gameplay in between are just like, it's there. You know?
Yep.
Now granted, there's some really funny things in the continuity of the game. Like, I love how that guy Cloak just picked me up, him and his chick, to save me from the people who are beating me up, right? So they drop me off in this hall thing, and I guess they just walk away, and Doppelganger just hops right back in after me. So, it's just a little bit strange.
Well, I think they just said it right there. I don't know. Take us home. They meant just them, apparently, not Spider-Man. Like, leave him to die.
Yeah, it's very weird. Like, I would have liked levels where some of the good guys teamed up with me against these guys, you know? Mm-hmm. And this is the really cool point in the game where Venom sees what's going on and joins Spider-Man as a good guy. And he's the most fun in terms of a playable character because of his just raw strength. And he actually, I think when you choose him, it's just a better game. Nobody really cares about playing as Spider-Man once you're playing as Venom.
Yeah, he's more fun to play with. He seems like he's a little bit more powerful.
Yeah, nobody chooses Spider-Man after Venom's available. I guess that's why they force you to be Spider-Man in the first couple levels.
Yeah, it's also one of those things like, it feels like they're saying, all right, this guy's so bad that even Venom is trying to get rid of him.
Well, it's funny, this game is made by LGN, often noted as one of the worst video game companies of all time, and this was considered one of their best games, but critics still gave it a hard time for the same reasons that we're saying. The gameplay is repetitive and generic, and it's overly, unnecessarily difficult. But, the semi-animated cutscenes are also really cool, and it received a teen rating, so that was a little bit controversial at the time for like a Spider-Man game. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys get the idea from these three levels what it's like. Head over to Wapeach.com. We have some good retro cuts up there. Recently, Power Rangers and whatnot. And, of course, the podcast, which we'll be releasing later this week. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll catch up with you later. Adios. Say bye.
See ya.